Hello everybody, welcome back to the channel. We do have some breaking news and it's coming from Australia and specifically Bondi Beach, the famous Bondi Beach, as there has been a mass shooting attack during Hanukkah celebrations on the famous beach. Guys, there's a lot of video footage to go through, but it is a horror scene. It's an absolute horror scene. Police have made arrests. There's also a Australian hero, by the way, that came on and disarmed one of these individuals that was carrying out this attack. We are going to be going through this story, guys, breaking it all down. But as always, please do hit the like button and hit the subscribe button for more. Let's get into this story, shall we? So, yes, as you can see, breaking news. Gunman arrested after shooting rampage during Hanukkah celebrations on Bondi Beach. New South Wales police are responding to reports of a shooting and multiple gunshots at Bondi Beach in Australia on the first day of Hanukkah. The public have been urged to stay away from the popular tourist spot as they investigate a developing incident in the area, which is said to have multiple casualties. 2 people have now been taken into custody. Anyone at the scene should take shelter, New South Wales police have said. Police are on the scene and more information will be provided when it comes to hand. Several shots are said to have been fired, with witnesses claiming multiple people have been injured at the scene. Large crowds are understood to have been at the beach to celebrate the Jewish holiday Hanukkah. A spokesman for the Prime Minister, Anthony Albanese, said, "We are aware of an active security situation in Bondi." Here's some pictures. We're going to get to some video footage in a moment. Guys, if you are just tuning in, please do hit the like button and get this shared out there, of course, onto other social media platforms. Share, like, comment, and all these kind of things. And if you are new, do subscribe. As you can see, there's some pictures of this, and of course this is the moments these individuals do get detained. We're going to get to the video footage in a minute. We urge people in the vicinity to follow information from New South Wales Police. Video circulating online shows 2 men in black clothes crossing a bridge at the beach. People can be heard shouting expletives as shots are fired. And here's some more pictures of the scene. Of course, people running away after hearing these gunshots. I'm going to have to go through this video footage. We are live, and there is a lot of shocking stuff, as you can see on X, but I'm not going to be going into sort of bodies or anything like that. We'll keep this clean. But we've got a shooting incident here. This is some of what was being reported on earlier. So that's one of them here. And now this is the moment an individual from the public actually goes on to detain one of these individuals. So here he keeps up.
Oh! Oh mon gros! Oh!
So this looks like one of the alleged attackers here. And obviously, he doesn't carry out a shot, but again, this is one of the attackers by the looks of things. And then obviously surrendering the gun to put it down. But that looks like one of the attackers there.
Oh.
So yeah, that's that. But guys, as you can see, a lot of horrific content here on this on the platform at this moment in time. As this story is breaking, but this looks like a close-up image of one of the individuals that was carrying this out. As you can see, gauged and loaded with a shotgun there on the side of the bridge, walking on the side of the bridge. And yeah, as you can see, a shotgun is in the vicinity. Let's keep going through some of this stuff, guys. But we've got to, yeah, I mean, look, we're going to have to try and get some more information on this quickly. Bondi Beach shooting, because obviously this is a developing story. You can see an SOS alert, and we're going to be having a look at the live sort of broadcast of what is going on so far. There's a lot of information, and we are going to be seeing it. It looks like there's fatalities. Looks like there's a lot to go through. So let's go through this sort of live feed together. As we've already been through some of the footage on social media, of course, graphic videos have been circulating on social media, appear to show people on Bondi Beach scattering as multiple gunshots and police sirens can be heard. And then, of course, New South Wales Police confirmed 2 people are in custody, 2 people are in police custody at Bondi Beach. However, the police operation is ongoing and we continue to urge people to avoid the area, police said in an ex-post. Please obey all police directions, do not cross police lines. Police concentrated at the north end of Bondi. There is still plenty of people standing around at Bondi, but cars have been blocked from entering the area. There are people in the water, but also police are on police boats, and there are police choppers in the air. Police are concentrated around at a park at the north end of Bondi. Emergency services are still rushing to the scene. As you can see, this stuff has been blurred. This is individuals that, of course, were obviously attacked here. It does look as though it was an attack on Jewish people, of course, the first day of Hanukkah, but of course, more information is going to develop as the day goes on. But this doesn't look good. I mean, looking at the individuals, looking at the victims as to who it is, we're going to find out what people are saying. But as you can already read there, multiple fatalities, police say. We're going to keep on going through this, ladies and gentlemen. Do get involved in the live chat. Keep sharing this out as well. He says paramedics and bystanders are treating a number of injured people on the grass at North Bondi. Public still being told to avoid the beach. Multiple patients being treated. And as you can see here, this is one of the weapons. They were obviously loaded with shotguns, and this is how they carried out their attack. You just seen the video of one of the Australian guys, of course, grab the guy, which we just watched a second ago. But I'm trying to get a little bit more information here just to see who and what has happened in terms of how many fatalities we're talking about, how many injuries we're talking about here as well. Emergency services obviously still arriving at the scene, and the Prime Minister in Australia has briefed by Federal Police Commissioner. Prime Minister is in Canberra and has received briefings from the AFP Commissioner and New South Wales Premier. Jewish celebration was taking place at the location of the shooting. This tells you a lot, ladies and gentlemen. This tells you a lot with regard to this story, is that, of course, it was a Hanukkah celebration that I think these individuals were targeting. Prime Minister has said that the scenes are shocking and distressing as first responders worked to save lives. The scenes in Bondi are shocking and distressing. He said police and emergency responders are on the ground working to save lives. My thoughts are with every person affected. I just spoke with the AFP Commissioner and the New South Wales Premier. Let's try and see if there's any more information here. Look, this is the scenes live in Sydney now of the area where sort of fatalities and casualties are at this moment in time. What a dark, dark day for Australia. Multiple fatalities, police have said. Police say there are multiple fatalities and there is no longer an active threat. So the 2 shooters have, of course, been detained. It was only the 2 shooters by the looks of things, but multiple fatalities, the police believe. They have told me that the active threat, those shooters have been neutralised by the police, and there's no ongoing active threat to the public down here in Bondi, but it's very much still an active scene down here with police and ambulance coming and going. So they just do wish to reiterate for people to stay at home and not come down to Bondi. Witness describes black-clad shooters mowing down victims. ABC reporter Sean Tarrant Goodwin has spoken to a man who was taking part in the Shinnecoa event at Bondi Park Playground this evening. The man says he saw 2 shooters dressed in black standing on a small footbridge near the playground car park. He describes the shooters as mowing down people who were gathered at the park for the event.
Police are currently searching the area where the shooting took place for explosives, and so their advice to the public is they're asking people to stay out of the area, do not come down to Bondi, and try and stay out as far as where those cordons where police have set up. We're currently at one of those police cordons here in North Bondi, just down from the North Bondi RSL, and you can see there is a heavy police and ambulance presence here. Ambulances have been coming and going. Just speaking to the police media team that are on site here with us, they tell us that it's believed to be a number of fatalities involved with this shooting. But they're still, like I said before, in the early days of gathering all this information, and we don't know exactly what might have gone down in certain areas, but they're working to gather that information and ensure people are safe. So from here, ambulances just as little as 5 minutes ago were streaming through here and down the road onto the central street in Bondi to help triage and treat those people that have been injured. You would have seen images, video, as well as other vision coming out of the shooting that has taken place down here on Bondi Beach. But I just want to reiterate that right now police are urging people to just stay away from Bondi and adhere to the official information.
So yeah, that's a little bit more there from the ground by the looks of things. And they're saying, of course, that the shooting did last around 10 minutes, the witnesses are saying. I want to try and get an idea at what the sort of count is at this moment in time. We're seeing 16 patients have been rushed to hospital. I'm going to try and find out to see if there's how many of those are fatalities. New South Wales Ambulance say they've transported 6 patients to St Vincent's Hospital, 3 to RPA, 2 to St George's, 2 to Royal North Shore, 1 to Westmead, 1 to Sydney Children's Hospital and 1 to Prince of Wales. The 16 patients are in unknown conditions. Let's try and find out a little bit more about this shooting here. My goodness me. Mental. Absolutely mental. Wild. Let's see what Sky News are saying. Wow. No. Behind the curve, what we want is Australian news so we can get an idea on what has gone on. Mental, man. Absolutely mental. Crazy. The Jewish Board of Deputies tells Sydney communities to stay at home. I've never seen anything like this, the USSR veteran has said. The Jewish leader says Hanukkah event was packed with families. So again, another sort of targeted attack on the Jewish community. Scenes here, man. Mental. Craziness. Shocking. Absolutely is. Guys, we're going to get into the live chat quickly, take some reaction. Of course, there's going to be more updates whilst we are live. But yeah, I mean, I think you guys can probably make out what this is and by the individuals, the looks of the individuals. But of course, can't speculate online, so we'll have to wait until the sort of full motive is out. But of course, I think you can probably tell, ladies and gentlemen. Madness. Absolutely madness. And this is what life is like living in the modern day Western culture. This is what life is like living in the modern day Western world, unfortunately. This is just how life is now. We live like this. It's shocking. It really is. And this is because, you know, well, we gotta wait to find out exactly what the motive was in terms of officially before you can speak out about things, unfortunately. But I think we all can pretty much tell at this. It's being reported now, ladies and gentlemen, 10 are dead. 10 are dead, it's being reported now, that 10 people have died in this mass shooting attack. 10 dead. Wow. Shocking. 10 dead is being confirmed, ladies and gentlemen. Mental. But this is going to rumble on for the remainder of the day, I suppose. There's going to be a lot coming out from this. And we will be keeping you up to date as the day does go on. But ladies and gentlemen, Yeah, do let me know your thoughts on this. We'll be providing you with a further update a little bit later on if we do get some, but appreciate that this is a breaking news story. And at the time of recording, the 2 gunmen have been neutralized. They are in police custody. 10 are dead, confirmed at this moment in time, according to reports. And it's also being reported that that there could be 16 other casualties. At least that's what we know at the time of recording this breaking news story. And as the day goes on, more information will develop, more things will come out, and of course we'll keep you up to date with those things.